There's a lot that calisthenics has to offer, specifically in the variety of training schemes and exercises that accustom and draw themselves towards a certain technical skill. In this case, this is the front lever, and it seems like with a lot of the advice that people are given, the majority of the work is derivatives of dynamic straight arm work. Specifically, this comes with front lever negatives and a few dynamic bent arm work. Now, the way I see it is that yes, calisthenics has a lot to offer, but because of that, it becomes a double-edged sword. Because although it does provide a lot of versatile, opportunities in what you can bring about in your training work, and a lot of variety, it is it does kind of blind you to how little complexity is required for these skills. Now, for the normal person, they may kind of just jumble a lot of exercises and a lot of variety to ensure that they're getting constant stimulus, and they feel as though they're missing out if they don't do this other exercise and they solely focus on one exercise. In my case, that was a strong case with my planche work. I used to do a lot of exercises. I just kept putting variety constantly, and I plateaued. And it was only when I started to establish one kind of exercise, and that was planche leans and pseudo planche push-ups, that I saw genuine progression and gains. Now, because I'm in this front lever journey, with the prior experience of my front lever of my planche progression, I can safely say that I'm not going to be doing the same mistake, and I'm going to try and find some staple forms to ensure I'm keeping in my in my front lever sessions. And for now, I've come to really enjoy doing front lever pulls and negatives. This is just when you saw right there, it was before going into that ice, the I sit position, and then going back into my hardest variation. Now, the stimulus and the contraction of my lats when I do this is ridiculous. I like to, I say this all the time, but the stretch and the DOMs I feel in the lats after a session is insane. I've never felt an engagement in my back, in my lats, as strong as front lever work. I guess this is a sign that I'm really actually engaging properly, and I'm doing the front lever training properly. And because of all the exercises and the large source of versatile training schemes that a lot of people have advised in my comment sections, there's a lot of overwhelming things that comes with this front level training. And I came in believing that I've got a lot of freedom, and I was probably just going to experiment a lot with these ice cream makers, front lever negatives, dynamics, and all of these exercises. And it would slowly stray me away from my main intentions and the things that I should be focusing on. And it gives me a bit of anxiety because I'm not too sure whether what I'm doing is correct. And I'm solely going off by feel. I've only really been in the planche for the front lever for 2 weeks. So progression is not a visible thing that I can use as a definitive way of seeing if I have any signs of improvement. And what I'm focusing solely on is how I feel. How much am I feeling it in my lats, in my back? Am I feeling a strong contraction, engagement, and all that? It's not, I'm just not seeing a performance display as a way to compare and show as a definitive way of my improvement. So I guess there's a lot of experimenting with the vertical and horizontal pulls that I like to ensure and keep in my training. But for now, at least, I'm working off by feel. I'm not sure if this is the most effective way, but for now, it feels good, and I'm going to see how it works in the future. So that's basically it, and I'll finish it off here.